How being disconnected from your true identity and your big mission is blocking big sales, dream clients, and passion in your romantic relationship. So think about the story that you've created about what it means to be perhaps an online business owner or an online coach, what it means to be a woman, what it means to be a partner in a relationship, whether that's a wife or a girlfriend, what it means to be a mother, what it means to be a leader in the community, what it means to be a writer, an artist, a designer. What are all the labels that you've created about what it means to be those specific people? And what are the stories that you have created that are causing and creating a lot of restriction in who you truly are? So many times, these stories that you've created really limit what is possible for you. You might have an idea of what it means to be an online business owner, what it means to be a community leader, what it means to be a voice for change. And maybe you're basing that idea or those stories on what you've seen around you, which is a great start, but you are capable of so much more than what your mind and your stories allow. And so when you really get clear about, what is the story that you've created about what it means to be in business and creating change in whatever way it is specifically for you, then you can start to see what will be possible for you if you really were being honest and true to yourself. Because many times there's some pressure from the outside to maybe not think too big, maybe not be too big for your britches, maybe not be too arrogant, whatever it might be. Or, there's also a lot of stories around, you should just be grateful for what you have. But we are designed for more. We're designed to want to push the envelope, to push the edge, to create more, to experience more, to be more. And so this idea that we should be grateful for what we have, of course we need to be grateful for what we have, because of course being grateful for what we have does attract more into our life. But being grateful for what we have doesn't mean we don't desire more. And that connection with that desire for more is where you can start to really uncover your big mission. My dog is behind me, if you can see her. And that big mission, when it's coming from a place of who you truly are, not who you think you need to be for whatever story you've created about what it means to be in business, or who you need to be for your partner or your family or society, when you're truly coming from, this is who you would be in a vacuum, without any societal pressure, without any social conditioning, without having to prove anything, convince anyone, without having to make money, whatever it is, this is who you would be. And this is the person you would be congruently, meaning you are this person with your partner, with your family, with people who have very different beliefs and values from you, this is the person you are in whatever religious denomination or spiritual leaning that you're a part of. This is the person who you are in your community. This is the person who you are in your business. Like there's no separation, because when you're coming from that place of true identity, who you are is who you are. And that person is deeply connected to that place of mission, to that place of truth, to that place of love. And knowing that who you are here to be is to be really sharing your big mission. Because when you share your big mission, that is going to change the world, because more people living in what is true for them, not in a place of having to prove something or being someone they think they need to be or should be, or feeling like they're coming from a place where they have to fight and manipulate and control and use power over others. All of that is coming from a place of deep insecurity and deep disconnection from who you truly are and your big mission. Because when you're connected to who you truly are and your big mission, there is no competition. There is no one who is oppressing you or taking your power from you. There is no one whose power you need to take. There's no one abusing you or you feeling the need you need to control or manipulate in order to have what you want. when you're coming from that place of absolute truth in who you are the only person that can live your mission, that can bring your mission forward, that can gift the world with your genius. And there's no comparison. That's it. And so when you come from that place, you're really coming from that internal drive of this mission was put inside of you before you were born, and it's been growing and its seeds are starting to blossom, and really you felt all along that there's something inside of you that's calling you forward, that's wanting to be expressed through you and only you. And of course, sometimes it can be scary and unsettling because it's not the clear path that society has. You know, society says often, especially in Western society and US culture, is you need to get good grades, you need to go to college, you need to get a good job, then you need to get married, and then you'll be happy, which many people know that's not true, and that's not the path for everyone. And many times that path doesn't lead to anything close to happiness. It leads to a lot of living in a place of disconnection and living in a place of on that cycle of constantly seeking external validation because you've done all the things that were supposed to bring you happiness and found none of those things brought you happiness. So then you also start to live out this belief that something must be wrong with you because you did all the things that you're supposed to do, and here you are not happy and not successful according to whatever idea that society planted in you that you've been chasing. And so when you come back to, what is true for me, what is my mission, and trusting that path will be shown to you, the more you connect with who you truly are. That you can't plan and control and have a specific formula and a prescription, that it has to come from a place of deep faith and deep trust. And of course, that's a little bit unnerving because we live in a society where we want to control everything. But when you really let go of control and really lean into trust, into that place of deep connection with who you truly are, with your spirit and source and soul, and that mission that you're here to fulfill, then you can start to walk just one step at a time and know that as you do that, you will be guided, you will be led. The next right step will appear. The next great idea will come to you. And the trick is to stay connected so that when that idea comes or when that next step starts to appear, you take action immediately and honor that path. That you're not waiting for, someone to tell you what to do or some sign that says it's right, that you are so connected to you that you trust this is the right next step. And then you keep learning because of course sometimes you're going to take steps that aren't right, and that's part of the process too, but you're so connected that you don't beat yourself up. You allow yourself to keep going and to learn and to say, okay, so where might I have been disconnected there? What story might have crept in that I need to be more conscious of so that I'm living the story that I desire, not the story that I think someone else desires for me or the story that I think I should be living. I'm living my truth. I'm living my mission, and I'm trusting the more I do that and the more I connect with spirit and source and that deep internal drive, then the more I will be guided. And the more I am guided, the more things will start to open up to me. The more I'll start to connect with my ideal clients that are like dreams to work with. The more I will be open to opportunities that I didn't even know existed that will allow me to not only serve at a higher level, but really further my mission in a way that completely blows apart what I thought was possible. And the more I'm connected to that deep sense of purpose and mission, the more my relationships completely elevate, that there's no more drama, there's no more, conflict, there's growth, and that growth is allowing both you and your partner to see each other with new eyes, to see your relationship in new ways, to have a deeper connection with each other and to a sense of purpose with each other, and that you're there to continue to allow each other's mission to come into further expression. And so this is the work that I do, and this is the work that I know is just, it's critical. This is how you really let go of all of the stuff that you thought you needed to be successful. Let go of all the limitations, let go of all the stories about, being stuck and people working against you or society being against you, or any stories of not being able to live the life you truly desire. You let go of all of that and allow your mission to pull you forward and allow your mission to come through you. And when you do that, it does become a path of more ease and less drama, less resistance, less conflict. And you have the tools, and that's the work I do with my clients, to see resistance and see conflict as opportunities to continue to grow and as part of your continual path of evolution. So I would love to hear from you all. What are the things that you feel are still, quote unquote, what you need in order to be successful? What are the stories that you created about what it means to be a successful business owner or a successful person in your community, a leader for change? What it means to be a partner, a wife, a mom, a husband, a father, whatever, all of the labels. If you really broke it down and thought, this is who I am and who I desire to be as a business owner, as a leader in the community, as a partner in a highly evolved and conscious and committed and passionate relationship, then that allows you, of course, to come from a place of deep purpose and calling and meaning and mission. And once that becomes your default, then you're better able to navigate any challenges that come your way, because they will continue to come. That's how we continue to grow. So let me know your thoughts. I would love to hear from you. And if you're in a place where you're really ready to really live your life and your purpose and your calling in your business and your relationship at a higher level, at a place of truth and connection to your spirit and soul and who you truly are meant to be, reach out to me. I would love to talk to you more about that. And if you haven't yet subscribed, I would love to have you join me more often and be a part of my community. Thank you so much for being here. Bye.